Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of one-on-one coaching, where we're trying to figure out what do we need to do to create a life where success and passions meet. Today, I'm reflecting on a phrase I read from Simon Sinek. I've heard the idea from other mentors before and several times, and it says when the inspired idea shows up to create our dreams, the time is never right, the resources are never there, and we seem to not be ready to have it. Now, to paraphrase the um, quote I heard from Simon Sinek, I say reality shouldn't define our dreams simply because reality cannot see what we can. If you have been following my daily messages, you probably figure out that I lack clarity in some of the vision for my business building. There are gaps in places that are preventing me from moving forward or moving forward in a straight line, and it's creating a lot of confusion for my business building. It's funny because many, I think, would use this as a way to discredit my ability to coach somebody to gain clarity on their vision. But doing so, I think it's also would be a mistake in doing it because they'll be using the circumstantial evidence in the wrong way. I think my ability to coach somebody is proven by the dozens of people I've actually helped so far do it in a very clear way. Um, my problem is not um, that I can't visualize. My problem is coming from the interference created by my perfectionist mind using my past and my current situation or what I've done before in order to define how possible is my dream. And evidently, I'm creating something I've never done before. So if I'm using my past to determine the possibility of my dream, then I don't think that's actually going to be much positive. But I would compare this to the notion of a mental block. I'm fully capable of um, creating this vision in a very clear way, um, but my limiting belief or my belief of using past evidence to drive the possibility of the future is what's interfering with that ability to do so. Um, so this is an excellent example of why I believe we all need a coach or a third party that helps us think in different ways or gain different perspective so that we can see our blind spots and our faults in what we're doing. Um, what's happening is that I'm becoming aware these days that I cannot create what I truly want without letting go of my old life. The challenge I'm facing here is that letting go of my old self is more challenging today than it was 6 years ago when I decided to follow my own path. Why, you may be asking? The reason it's much harder now is because the life I have today or the ideal self that I have today is one that I courageously created when I decided to pursue a life of intentional action. So that was 6 years ago. And it's becoming hard because I think most people understand that um, letting go of something you've built with your life, with trading your life, blood, sweat, and tears is going to be very challenging. It's kind of like my baby, so it seems that it gets difficult to let that go. Um, but I do want to create something that I've never done before, and at the same time, I'm still attached to this version of me that doesn't really seem to be serving me anymore. So if I want to build this new life, I must be willing to reinvent myself, and that seems to be the challenge. Um, so it seems like I'm starting my 5 steps program once again, just from a different level of awareness, so a level that probably maybe higher, at least in my perspective. but it seems like I'm starting again so that I can reinvent myself, and I guess increase my level of awareness again. So I guess to that, I'm gonna have to say, let the games begin. If any of this is resonating with you or has resonated with you, and you're interested in maybe exploring this concept in a group setting, let me know in the comments. Let me know what questions you may have, what you would like to achieve and accomplish through it, and let's make it happen. So be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.